sure. No, I'll just wait here. I'll just wait here.
I'll be fast.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here for good old Crane Eyes Johnson.
Oh, I flipped it.
Oh, God. They are trapped by this system.
Oh,
This
Jesus
is
fuck.
peak theme park. They can't leave.
We're all gonna die in here.
I'm having a good time. Hey man, have you seen my gun? It's really cool. The Impalas glued together. Yeah, it's a lot of Impalas.
The silver monkey pendant is hidden in a room. If you can solve 4 puzzles, I'll let you see it, but you have to watch out for the temple guardians because they're high as shit.
How did you know my name? Oh, I see.
If you're ready, I'm ready. And here we are. Here we are.
Howdy there, folks.
Hello.
This is Mr. Tex and the deputy, and we are here on Monday because it's Monday Madness. Now, you told me, Dep, that we have we have a stream plugin for Twitch on this.
Yeah, I recklessly installed it with no regard about 4 minutes ago, so we'll see if it works.
So apparently, you guys, I guess, show up in game. You know what? I'm gonna look up what this does. Shadows of a Doubt. Twitch. All right, let's see. Shadows of a Doubt. Okay, Twitch integration. First post says it's broken. Excellent.
Oh no.
Okay, that's fine.
I've got it in the settings, right?
Okay. Well, look, we're not. So we've done our part. We were like, we installed it and it's broken. All right. Welcome to a Black Pants Legion production. Did I ever tell you about what happened the first time we ever streamed on the Black Pants Legion YouTube? The computer locked up. It timed out of YouTube. And then it just was dead air for like 10 minutes. And we had to restart 3 times. And it turned out my computer had a dying graphics card. That's how I found out. So it is without a doubt definitely on brand. But in the words of an old meme, fuck it, we do it live, right?
Okay.
I wanted to say a few things before we get started
Yes.
with their detective game. First of all, those of you out there who do not know, Canopa's cat is in the audience. They had an awesome Hunchback video, and I linked it on the YouTube, on my YouTube community page. And it is absolutely redonkulous as a video because it's entitled Lore Accurate Hunchback. They have an awesome, amazing streaming setup, and it looks like they're a mech warrior, and they're just running around doing basically the hunching intensifies meme of walking up behind clanners and clapping them, and it's amazing. So press that around, let everyone see the good madness of that, and I feel honored just to be downstream of it. The other thing is we have released, for those of you who enjoy listening to things in your ear holes, the Black Pants Legion podcast has released the first 2 episodes of our Traveler game. And quite fittingly, the outro music is Tom Waits.
For the moment.
Yeah, we're not a good spaceship crew, are we?
You guys do okay.
You guys do okay. Yeah, it's the only Let's Play where you will hear the phrase, I shit you not, Osama bin Dolphin, unironically. All right, let's get into this. Shadows of a Doubt.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got the case we were working on pulled up here. The one where
People to Batter and Eat an Assassin are your top 2 tabs here.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. And hey, Bionic.
howdy. So we can continue this doomed world that I have created
This
and attempt to
doomed
make an
world.
arrest. I think we're trying to arrest him. I'm pretty sure he's arrestable.
Hey, is anyone in chat have actual chat controls for putting up a poll? Because I'd like to put that up to a poll. Will we arrest someone? Let's take some bets.
The other idea is that we start a new city and see if the Twitch integration works at all.
You know what? Let's go ahead and see if this works at all. Let's try this. Let's try a new city. Walking away from the disasters we have so far.
But they were kind of fun disasters. So
Sure. Ralphie No Pants says, I've got it. What sort of poll do you want? Okay. Will Demp arrest the correct person? That is, and I don't mean at all. Well, okay, yes, I mean at all. Not on the first go. That mistakes happen. We all have our Javert moments. But yeah, let's just see what happens. Let's start a new world. Fuck it, we ball, right?
okay, all right.
Yeah, let's
If
see
that
what
is the
happens.
consensus from the only other person that can talk to me
Well,
in real time.
yeah. I don't think that battering every living being counts as arresting. But yeah, we need a city name. So let's see.
What's our city name?
Well, we have to do a Black Pants Legion theme, but oh, I know.
Schwarzhose?
God, why do we? All right, you know what? What about? Last time was what? Beeplegrad?
Strife Night City?
God. Yeah, let's do that. Instead of Knife Fight City, Strife Night City. Strife Night City. Strife Night City. I had someone on the Patreon ask me if I would do a Starfield review, and my Starfield review was go play Traveler. Oh, are we still gonna be Yosef Ibibel?
Yeah, I like that name. Novo
It's a good
Grognard. That name needs to arrest somebody.
I agree. All right, well, Demp arrest the correct person. Looks like 64% says yes, which is
That's a
funny
lot of
because
confidence.
you've done actual detective work in real life, and they're like, more than half are like, sure.
Have I arrested anybody anytime I've played this game on the stream?
I don't know, and the fact that I can't remember means
I think
it
I've
is,
just run around being an asshole.
That yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah, that is correct. So this is very good. We're very good at this. Question mark.
God, I hope this Twitch integration works, because that'll be fucking hilarious.
If we start arresting people on Twitch, we're heroes.
What mech would a detective drive?
Oh God, that's a good question. You know what? There is a variant of the Urban Mech that has a Beagle Active Probe and ECM. I could see that being a thing. You just slowly mosey into the area, and you're like, I see where he is, and then you just
Clint.
slowly. No. The Clint is an annoying mech. It's one of those things that shows up and you just blow it away. You blow it away like sandblasting a soup cracker. Poll ended. Looks like 63% said no.
Well, that's because you jinxed it.
I did not jinx it.
Yeah,
I
you
merely
mentioned it.
how? Listen, I think the greater admission was when you said, "Have we ever arrested someone while I streamed this?"
Recall that. Can you play the tape back?
Oh God, I wish. And Ralphie, no thanks. I think my MechWarrior Online days are largely done. The last time I played that was a long time ago, and when I did, people were like, "You're not Tex," and I'm like, "Man, what am I?" When I get called not me, that's really weird. Because I was on voice comms, and some guy was like, "We should go around the left, and then we can destroy them." I was like, "Shut up, kid!" And that. Because when it comes to like tournament games, my approach to shit is always like, "Hey, diddle diddle, right up the middle. Let's just get in there and start swinging hands, right?" The Major League Gaming stuff doesn't really work for me. So it seems like the game is freaking out a bit, at least on my little side screen. It says creating interiors.
It's generating the city. It's taking longer than it did last time, so maybe. Yeah, preparing citizens. Maybe that's because it's integrating the Twitch data.
All right, listen, if you fuckers commit any murders, Def is going to have to beat you on stream, right? Yeah,
Rules.
interior designers are being consulted. That's what it is.
Besides, we had that fucked up pawn shop.
We did, and the fucked up pawn shops are pretty bad. So it looks like it's having a little bit of a freak out. Is our character being pulled back and forth between space and time? No, it looks like it's fine. It's fine now.
It always chugs a little bit there.
At the beginning of this, it reminds me of the Matrix, where it's got that Matrix vibe, where it's like it's raining all the time.
Yeah.
I'm glad that in the Magistrata Mundanus, you guys literally never at any point exercised forensic anything, because he would have found it's impossible in Gamma City because of just how much it rains. I was just gonna wait for you guys to be like, we'll dust footprints. Thank God you never did that.
There's ways to pull prints in rain.
You guys never tried. You were just like that guy. Hit him with a truck.
What I'm saying is, I got methods.
You got methods to pull prints? You're just like, cut that guy's fingerprints off. Here they are. This guy.
Nah, it's stupid fucking expensive. It is the consistency and color of spoiled milk. It comes in a spray bottle. And you just dunk it on the side of this car. Just absolutely fucking coat it. Like, it's the glaze in the car, it's a donut, or whatever your subject is.
All right, so here's you just started as a detective. Can we get a real detective over, like, voiceover? You just woke up.
Oh God,
there's a train outside the window. You got a monologue.
God,
your audience.
You're gonna Marlowe me? Ugh.
Yeah. All right, come on, chat. Come on. Don't we want to hear a proper detective monologue? We gotta get some hard boiling. Oh yeah, we gotta set the lighting for it, right?
Yeah.
All right, turn on that fan just so we have that going. There we go.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's like it's about 9:20.
All right, begin.
Strife Night City.
Okay, that's a good start.
City dreams. Broken dreams. Driven dreams.
Striven dreams. I took a shower with my clothes on.
The cold water keeps me awake. Did that just give me a slip hazard?
I think so. I actually knew somebody who had lots and lots of anxiety, like tremendous amounts of anxiety. and they said that the cold showers helped. And I said, what do you mean? The cold, like they would take cold showers. And they said, well, I never worry that I'm taking too long in the shower anymore. And I was like, please go find some medication.
I don't have any lamps over here. I'm going to have to steal some.
All right, we're going to need lamps if we actually own this building. And this isn't like one of the victims.
No, this is my apartment.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Are you going to put your own window out?
I was just moving a cardboard box. I am trying to find the door out.
That
Oh, that's a bedroom.
well, oh, yeah. Well, let's see what your guys' past is. All right, nothing in there. Nothing going on in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. All right, let's go ahead and go through our box of crap here.
Blank slate of my life lies before me.
You have A+ blood, so you got that going for you. No D- is here.
Killian DeWitt.
Oh, Killian DeWitt. Oh no, landlord. The landlord case. You just find your first victim. Troublemint says the bedroom was all in red, like the district where my ex-wife still works.
I think she's dead in the game, canonically.
Well, at least you found a key. That is a really weird spelling of that. That's almost Greek. You know, you can unscrew bulbs and then use that to hide your approach to things.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I
did that once.
Open for no reason.
I did that in a Let's Play.
I knocked on my door.
You knocked on your own door. I like the hollow sound. It reminds me of my soul.
Are you Killian?
Evening, what's your name? Jang Bai. All right. Do you know this person? Ask the landlord. Ask if they know their landlord. That's not enough for me to help you. Wow.
All right. You get a pass for now, Mr. Trenchcoat Watch Cap. I'm watching. What floor am I on?
I don't know.
Second floor.
All right.
Everything comes in two in Strife Night City.
Everything comes in twos. All right.
Are you my landlord? No.
Am I? Yeah. Emma Smith, what's it to you?
Are you my landlord?
That's the name of this episode. That's the name of this episode. Are you my landlord? I never bothered with remembering my landlord and my room number. None of us have anything worth stealing.
Are you a detective?
That guy looks like he's in Spy vs. Spy. Did you give that guy money to figure out his name?
Yes.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You could. Whoa. They just changed.
They did.
Is it because it stopped raining?
I believe so.
Or is it just because they're a chameleon? Alright, what are we going to do with this trash can? Just going to pirouette around with it? Ah, excellent. No funny business, they say. They're just sighing, oh my god. Well, gunfire's begun. I don't think we're going to do very well.
No, we're fine.
Leg it!
Yeah, what happened?
If someone wants to pay you money for your name, you probably shouldn't give it, says Mambo. I agree. If someone doesn't know your name and they walk up to you, they're probably not your friend.
That's true.
Hamster
Sloppy
Rat says,
Soldier?
The Sloppy Soldier.
That's
that
a
sounds
hell
like
of a name for a saloon.
Sounds like a bad porn store. Hamster of Wrath says, I hit this man with a trash can because in Strife Night City, I am the law.
I am the night. I am the strife.
It must have been nice to be a voiceover artist back in the day, because all you had to do is sit there and smoke like Pall Malls in front of a microphone. You know? So far, it seems like the Twitch integration is not working. I haven't seen any Twitch
I haven't
people
seen
yet.
any Twitch names now.
What if the Twitch names
Edward
are the people who get
Newton?
it's Edgar and Newton, not Edward Norton. It's legally distinct and different from. I love how they're miming that they're typing by just tapping their... Oh, and you just sit in their lap. That's excellent. I mean, that's one way to find out information. Thank you for logging in, right?
4205. I got her password.
Excellent. Red Octobear asks, what if a random stranger
Sorry, I'm
comes
lost
up...
again, she says.
Wow. What if a random stranger walks up and asks if I am their landlord? I think the answer to that is don't cooperate.
Carolina Mendoza. She's got strong thighs. Get off her lap,
yeah.
refuse to elaborate, leave.
Well done. Yeah, Hamster of Wrath says, death sharing at a new level. No shit.
Alright. Is the,
Yeah, it's the new open share concept, says Diggs. It just, open office, open share.
Yeah. It promotes community.
Community. That's what they say in offices when they mean misery, right?
Yes. We're all a family.
I once went to an office potluck, and everyone brought the same item because there had been no communication.
Oh, nice.
That was awkward.
God,
Everyone brought
awesome.
Everyone brought a side. Everyone brought the same side. We had a lot of chips and dip. It was like, we're gonna have a potluck, and it was just chips and dip. Now, after like 4 or 5 really underwhelming like bean dips, you're like, I'm done. Mayhawk says, I once brought a raw potato to an office potluck. You should have brought it in a Tupperware just slightly larger than it. Or just slightly smaller that you'd slammed a potato down into it like a mold, So we're at the top floor here.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
Doing the let me in meme.
Yep, nobody answering. I guess it's time to try our luck. Here we go. Open that door. Trespassing. Question.
Not active. I think we're fine.
What kind of plants are hanging from the ceiling? Is that... Oh, when you came in, they looked like cactus. I was like, is this bitch hanging cactus on the ceiling? Wow, they write like a serial killer. Holy shit. This person writes like the sarcasm. I don't know. Maybe you ran into him already. But this person writes like the SpongeBob meme, of sarcasm. Just like, like, it does not look good. What kind of books they got? Yeah, I'm not a psycho.
The Candor Book of Animals, A Blue Star for Uncle, Electric
It'd be funny
Love.
if you saw a bunch of attempts to draw a clock with hands on the table.
If the Sock Fits. Full of grieving.
All right. So here we are in their side room. There's the phone.
In their telephone filing cabinet and...
Yes, I will take it in my telephone filing cabinet room. Oh, Rimworld Herald said, that's the lady you shared a chair with.
Oh, it is, yes.
She does very well for
chances?
herself. What a quinky dink.
I've got her password.
Do you?
Yes.
You have their work rota.
No, I got her password off her profile. What was it?
I don't remember. I wasn't looking that close. I was more horrified than anything else. 6969 says Ralphie.
That was not it. I would have remembered that.
I think we would have remembered that. That would have been pretty cool. 2112 says Ralphie. Try that. Oh, Mambo Rambo says coincidence or fate.
I may have to go sit in her lap again.
Don't do that, please.
There
was a 4, a 5, and a 1 in it. All right, let's see. Okay, there's them. I don't think that says they're a company manager, right? And
see, it didn't pick up the passcode from the computer.
Nor did it pick up their handwriting, even though you picked that thing up. So that's a little alarming.
Okay. We have a mission.
4205. Try that.
No.
Nope. Wow. Now we're sad.
Somebody go back and look at the Twitch.
So yeah, get chat to do our brain for us.
I didn't expect to run into her immediately. The other option is I go back downstairs and I go sit in her lap again. Only 997 tries left.
All right. I did that on the Space Station 13. I was sitting there next to the nuke, and as the captain, I had put the card in, and someone's like, "What are you doing, Captain?" And all they hear is beeping, and then the error code over and over and over again. And they're like, so it's just me going, beep, 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 burnt, beep, 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 burnt. And they're like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing. What are you doing?" Waiting for a shuttle. No big deal. Just doing stuff. Ah, yes. Take that plunger so you can mash some turds. Gotta get your shit together. Look, Chad is here to help us. Toilet brush? I prefer toilet paper myself. I don't see how people use the brush.
It's rather rough, right?
Yeah. Oh, man.
God, I just forgot the button for the inventory.
Ether and Hunt says Carolina Mendoza's past 4205 was the lady whose lap you sat in. So, maybe it was one of the ladies from the, when you looked at the wall. Yeah, when you looked at all the employees, you know? So let's continue investigating.
Yeah, we'll find
Let's not just crawl in the vents like a fucking skaven. Let's go and start looking for things like actual. Oh wow. Yeah, it's easy to sleep with maroon turrets on. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and getting shot in the mouth. You have to like stand up and yell some authorization phrase. You got to put on your nap turrets. Look, this is the hardest way to steal $80 I think we've ever done. Oh, a sync disc. Excellent. Excellent. She has a lot of perfume. Don't know what that says. But it is a lot of perfume.
Is a lot of perfume.
Oh, a note. 3166. Yeah, that is really sinister the way she wrote that. Oh, ring. Yeah, we need that. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that in. 3166. Let's find out what's in the safe. 3166. All right. Oh, look, some good stuff. And a diamond? Well, let's leave the plunger behind.
Yeah, I'm
and
trying
take
to remember
the diamond.
the inventory button. Would
it be I?
Would it be I?
Apparently.
It's
Tab. Tab.
Tab is the map now.
Oh, X.
X. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, let's put down the toilet brush. We don't need that. Just chuck that out there. There you go. She'll say, "Who took my crap masher?" And you're like, "No one. No one did." All right, here we go. Let's go down to that ground floor and make some money. And then, what kind of sink disc is this?
I don't know yet. It's going in though.
Are you opening all these as we go down?
Yes.
Somewhere an OSHA inspector is screaming. This is not good. NC Silicon Soul said, "Tex, your Hey Google thing on the podcast worked while I was listening in the car." I was doing an experiment to say stuff like, "Hey Google, upvote podcast," like, "Hey Siri," da-da-da. And I said, "Hey Alexa, order pink fuzzy handcuffs."
Oh no.
Purchase order. Someone did tell me that it did buy pink fuzzy handcuffs, and they were actually not mad, because they said that is not dissimilar from other things they purchase, which is, I guess, more than I needed to know. But it's fun to have. Everybody's got their thing. The ones you can't trust are the Ned Flanders motherfuckers who are like, "I enjoy lemonade in the afternoon. No caffeine for me, please." People who wake up and look well rested, I don't trust them.
Yeah. They just perpetually look exhausted. I'm sure that has nothing to do with poor sleep.
Yeah, man, it's almost like you have a vocation that's like in the top 10 of stress.
Crazy that.
Weird, right?
Sloppy Soldier's open, but I'm looking for a sink disc place. There
Well,
still hasn't been a murder for me to solve. There we go.
It's probably going to be one of the Twitch chat, and it'll be like, "Bionic Babe has been stabbed in the mouth." And you'll get in there and arrest the corpse. Oh man, what is this one? Ooh, increased capacity. Fuck yeah! Now we can steal more things.
Yeah, I got 6 slots. Thank you, Doctor. I'm on my way out.
Also, fair question. Would you trust a cop that looked well rested?
Oh.
I wouldn't. That sounds a little sus.
I'm a night shift training officer who doesn't drink caffeine. No way I'm going to look.
And why stabbed in the mouth? I don't know. It's that old mouth stabber going around. He waits till you yawn and he gets you with an ice pick. You're just like, "Oh, ka!" It's very dangerous criminal. Yeah, Mouthus stabicus, the guy with the ice pick. He just waits till you open your mouth and he's got you.
That's how he gets you.
That's how he gets you. Stab.
Excellent.
Did you buy a sword?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. Wouldn't you always want to dispense with a sword?
I always buy my swords at the pawn shop.
That's where you get the best, most ninja swords.
That's where you get them. The pawn shop.
Because, the samurai sword is such a good, useful weapon that the samurais immediately dropped them the second they found guns.
They use both at this. They use both at the same time.
Yeah, but the side that preferred swords didn't win that con.
They did not. Oh, looks like they might come investigate who just opened their door. Better lock it. And hope they don't have the access key to their own building, right? Why would they? Ah, yes. I think they see you. Turn your flashlight off. Yeah. Amazing. Oh, you're gonna clean these people out. There's a pretty big diamond trade here.
There is.
The flashlight helped me get seen. What is this? See, like, you and I are both, like, gun owners. And we could be called gun aficionados. I'm a gunsmith. You're a gun owner. You know, we both do gun stuff. And I'm look in the upper left-hand corner, that fine. Look at that fine. Holy shit, is that thing moving at light speed. All right, so we're both into gun stuff. But, you know, on the opposite end, there's people who are really into swords. And I think that's neat. I'm not a sword guy. I think swords are neat, right?
Yeah, I'm not really a sword or a knife guy.
Like I think they're neat and all. But then there is a subcult of sword people who everything they know about swords they know from like media. And they own copies of every sword from every fantasy movie ever, you know? So you'll go over there and be like, oh, well, the broadsword. And they're like, oh, you mean like the Narsil? And they have the sword from Lord of the Rings that they bought from Sky Mall. I remember one guy got mad on the Patreon because I had made a joke in one of my playthroughs of Shogun 2, you know, saying like, oh yes, it's been folded 100 times and it can cut bullets in half. And the guy had written, he says, for your information, a katana can cut bullets in half. And I wrote back, for your information, so can a butter knife. Like, lead is softer than steel. Why are you locking the teapot in that desk?
Doesn't matter. What's the code to get out again? Thankfully, my person remembered it.
I don't know. I mean, all you'd have to do is bang on the door and say, let me out, like a lost cat.
That does work. It's terrifying how easily that works. Hey, guys, it's crazy, but I've got this stuff to sell to you. Oh, wait, you recognize that as your own right now. Okay, give me a second. They won't let me fence stolen goods.
That's terrible. Throw it on the ground and then pick it up again. And then it's not stolen. You found it on the ground. See what I mean?
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, see, I can't even take a case from the desk because nobody's been murdered yet.
Nobody's been murdered.
Where's my
safest city?
at?
That's a good question. Where is your department at? Did I say department?
You did.
I
How do I
meant
access my
apartment.
notes?
That's a good question. No murder, no Borger.
I swore it was tab.
I thought it was tab. Did they change the keys? Are we just getting old? We're like, it used to be different.
Like, I keep hitting tab, thinking it's still tab, and for whatever reason it's not working. Oh, can I buy food from you? No. Disappointed I can't buy just awful food from the street vendors. Because that is tantamount to the detective experience.
You need noodles in the rain.
You do. Or, hot dogs on the carpet.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Wow, what is this place?
I think this is a new hotel building.
It says welcome.
Yeah.
Wow. Welcome to the Grand Budapest. I bet they have nice stuff on the top floor. You'll need to empty your inventory first, but, Yeah, they said it's the new hotel. You can even rent rooms.
Oh, 24 hours. Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
Got any spare change? Sure, anything to help. Oh, wow, a whole fucking $1. Take it. Oh, man. Here, give her the perfume. That'll show that you're a classy gentleman.
I've got a little This is a nicer hotel than the ones the department usually puts me in. God damn. God, they
have any bad stories from that, I presume?
Yes. So the last training I went to, number one, I'm gearing up to go to St. Louis in like fucking March for IB. That's gonna be St. Louis is one of those towns that's earned its reputation. It's very, very Cleveland or Detroit in that method.
Hey man, I love Detroit. Detroit's hilarious. Like I people will sit there and go, my town's rough. I got my grad degree in Detroit, and I love Detroit. Like if someone offered me a job in Detroit, making what I make now, I'd go move there in a heartbeat because Detroit's hilarious.
Okay, there's a person I sat on their desk.
Don't worry. Well, let me finish.
My apartment somewhere around here. Yeah, keep going.
So I was in Detroit, and people were comparing stories, right? People were comparing notes and stories, and sitting there going like, "Oh, my town's so rough. Someone robbed a school bus," and I'm like, "That's nothing." In Detroit, a fucking tiger got loose in the abandoned Packard plant. That's like Batman levels of shit going crazy. It was like, why is the tiger there? No, that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is they called city services because the cop was going, I ain't handling this. And the city services guy is the guy who goes out and mows the lawn in the park was the guy who wrangled the tiger, and he did it with a weed whacker. That's Detroit.
Yeah.
That there's Motz's Burgers on the west side, which is worth the trip alone, and Detroit style pizza. It's a fun city. There's always something hilarious.
Pretty fucking good.
That in Detroit's insane. It's insane, but everyone there smiles in that way of saying you fit in or you don't. And I love that city. Detroit is a city I love. Just I know it's wackadoodle and crazy and scares all the Europeans because when people mention America, they're like, oh, poor Detroit. And I was like, poor you. At least it's fun. Detroit is fun. And there's always something crazy going on.
Yeah, I concur with that. See, St. Louis.
Well, you know, there's oh, I got a good one.
Any St. Louis natives in the chat? Is this my house? Did I just let myself into my own house? Yes.
All right, you're in your house.
I'm in my house.
It'd be funny if the people you burgled were waiting for you, just waiting in your house with a hammer.
X for inventory.
You have diamonds. The circle is complete. Are you just gonna pile stolen property there for a while?
Mm-hmm.
You need to go put that upgrade in. Grab that upgrade and you can carry.
I don't have a spot for it. Because there was only one upgrade slot.
That sucks.
How do I do my interior decoration? Is that on the cruncher?
Do you guys in chat want to play a game? Because I have a game we can play while we're doing this. It's a really good game. You guys ready?
What's my password?
It's a really. What is your password? Joseph People. All right, here's a game. Not in chat, but I want you to open a side browser and go to Google. Are you just gonna do these all in sequence? Oh my god, this is really bad code cracking. All right, look, here's how you do it. Here's the game we're gonna play. Open up a side browser, open up Google, and tell me when you're ready. Tell me when you got Google primed. You can use Bing if you want. I don't care. Not that anyone does. But tell me when you're ready. This is good. All right. Hamster Brass says he steals passwords but doesn't know his own. That's fair.
I seek a fortune that I cannot have for myself.
All right, here's the game. Type in Florida man, space, and your birthday. Not the year, but the month and day. And then hit enter. And you will be amused. It's 1234 is your fucking password.
Yeah, it appears so.
Wow. But yeah, if you type in your birthday and Florida man, you will just start dying laughing. We were doing that in the Legion, and yeah. All right. People are sharing what they found. Florida man looking for auto parts store gets directions to jail. Florida man known as the Monkey Whisperer arrested for illegally selling primates. Oh my god, guy gets arrested for telling kids where babies come from. 88-year-old Florida man burns raccoon alive because it ate his mangoes. This is great.
This all sounds very Florida. Violently.
Man blames hookah smoking caterpillar for making him wreck a liquor store. Florida man drinks bleach in court after he's convicted of armed robbery.
There's some way to do my interior decorating, and that allows me to sell things from this menu.
You know, I think we should just take this to the pawn shop. Florida man steals alligator from golf course. Tries teaching it a lesson by throwing it on roof of bar. These are great. These are fantastic. We just traumatized a Google analyst. Good job, everyone.
Alexuda's house.
That sounds like a...
Alexuda's house.
That sounds like a Greek Alexa. Alexudas. Ah, Florida man tired of walking steals forklift again.
The tired again is what always gets me on.
Do you think he was forklift certified?
Almost certainly. Yeah. So St. Louis. Anybody that grew up in that part of Missouri or Illinois is going to be familiar with a destination known as the Shoot 'em Up Shell. The Shoot 'em Up Shell was called that by everybody, the police, the city government, the news stations, because there were shootings there constantly. It was downtown. That's where the training I was going to was at. And one of the other cops that I was there with was like, hey, I'm at a chew. Let's go down to the gas station just down the way. And let me pick up some chew. All right?
Ralphie says, we just called ours the murder station.
So we get there. I'm trespassing by going to the bathroom. I guess there's no...
Yeah, when they say no public bathrooms, they fucking mean it.
So we go walking, the 3 blocks from our apartment, or from our thing down there. Didn't see that.
Yeah. No illegal shitting.
And as we come into view of this gas station, it looks like somebody's shooting a music video in it, because it is just cars everywhere, music pumping, and we are the whitest, coppiest cops that have ever copped, right? Like, one of us is wearing a fucking blue polo.
Oh, you got the 511 going on, right?
And if there was a record playing, it would have scratched, right? Like that kind of everybody stops and looks at you. And we're like, oh, this is bad. Okay, but we're committed. So we kind of part our way through the crowd. That's when I noticed that there were bullet holes in the gas pumps and no hoses on them.
Oh.
I was like, oh, okay. So no gas at this gas station.
And in the DM business, we call that foreshadowing.
Huh?
In the DM business, we could. What? Yeah, stop following him. Oh, by the way, water break.
Oh, water? Okay.
Wasser.
Why am I always at this diner? I should be eating at the classy hotel diner.
Does the hotel have a diner?
It does.
Or is that... I thought that was a euphemism for, like, going into those hotel rooms and just eating out of the mini fridge after you broke in. You know, like, oh, yes, let's go to the hotel diner. And you're just like, oh.
Is that Weird Al sitting there?
Yeah. Just hanging out. That is like homeless Weird Al. We got a murder. We got a murder.
Chicken on the ground.
Right,
gotta go solve a murder.
Chicken on the ground. Murder.
Okay, where's it at though? Like, I need a real map.
No, you don't. Just go to your. Okay, 1701 Johnson Grove. Right?
Yeah.
Johnson Grove.
Not a real map.
Does this world look like it has groves of any sort?
No.
This world looks like if you planted an orange tree, it would wither into like a spent cigarette. You know what I mean?
So,
right.
We make it into the store, which is locked down like Fort Knox. Like, thick steel bars on all of the windows.
Yeah.
And there's no products. All of the shelves are empty. There's some like Shasta Cola type stuff in one freezer. So one of the guys I'm with is like, I guess I'll get a Spronk, right?
Right, the knockoff brand.
Yeah. And there's an old guy who's dressed like he's a 40s jazz singer, and he's arguing with the teller who's in one of those bulletproof stand-up for your entire shift booths.
Oh, God.
And I can't tell if he's just disparaging her current boyfriend or if he's trying to replace him. But either way, he's not very nice about it. And she's like, get out of here. Get out of here, Mike. I gotta handle this guy. This guy's a customer. He's a paying customer. And Papa wanted Chew walks up and he's like, hey, do you guys have any dip? And she goes, the fuck you say to me?
Wow.
And I'm just standing by the door like, oh God, this is gonna go bad. This is gonna go bad really fast. He's like this, and he pulls out his empty one. She goes, oh yeah, I think we got some of that. And pulls a cardboard box from underneath the store counter that has like one or two random ones in it. Is this Johnson Grove? No, that's Rufus Grange.
Alright.
And he points at the skull long cut or whatever he was after. And the other cop is like, yeah, I'll take some of the menthol cigarettes from behind you. We pay for it. We go back out. We part the ways again. And as we're walking back to our apartment, when the law enforcement convention's in town, there's cops everywhere. And we see a patrol car. And there's a guy there, and he goes, where the fuck are you guys coming from? Oh, we went down to the gas station right there. Is this Johnson Grove? No, it's a Schuster Boulevard. He goes, you did not just walk down to the shoot 'em up shell. What? Yeah, the shoot 'em up shell. Why did you go there? It was just absolutely flabbergasted that we went there and did not get shot.
Well, you got Skull.
We got Skull and Spronk and menthol cigarettes, which are about the only 3 products that were in there. Yeah, they've since shut it down. That was several years ago because it was a hazard to the public.
I'm gonna go get some jerky and then I'll tell the story. Map key. I asked.
No, this is St. Louis.
Oklahoma has its own places. Yeah, we'll be back. 1 second. This is great.
Map key? What's the map key? It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Oh, there's F. 1701. So we're going up to room 17. I can't turn that off. And nobody's coming to unlock the shutter yet. I guess there's only one thing for me to do.
Have we found the murder scene yet?
No, it's locked and the cops aren't there yet. So I'm
So we're doing other things.
yeah, I'm doing something of my own cognition. My own recognizance. Right.
All right. Let me tell you a story of okay, did I ever tell you a story about the not quite a oh, it's F for map.
Push F. I guess I didn't.
All right,
Certainly.
so let me tell you the story of the not quite an Italian restaurant.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you that one?
No.
Okay, check this out.
So,
So I went to a restaurant because my friends and I used to play this game called Restaurant Roulette. Restaurant Roulette was in the earlier days of the internet, not the current days of the internet.
the depressing era of the internet.
Weirder era, I would say.
Well, I'm saying this is the depressing era.
Yeah, sure.
Holy smoked cigarettes. That's a good name.
Why not? So, what we're doing is we have this really fun game we play called Restaurant Roulette. You know, and Restaurant Roulette was we just would choose a restaurant in this thing called the phone book, and we would go to it.
Yeah.
So we found a place that was like, it was like Pete's Tavern. It was just like, this is a bar and grill. And so we were like, bar and grill in America means typically fairly poor. Oh, wow. You just sorted that guy. Excellent.
You should have been at work.
Should have been at work. Now you're going to drink his milk and eat his raw meat. Should have been at work. Are you going to just throw meat at him?
Yep.
All right. Just wanted to make sure I understood your procedure here. Yeah, I once I throw raw meat at a break-in, I always just chug a gallon of milk and throw it at the wall. All right. So, it was like Pete's Tavern. It was something really stupid. But we go to this place and we realize that someone has used like a fucking crowbar to knock the sign off the wall.
Yeah.
And has put a smaller, cheaper sign over it. And it is now an Italian restaurant. And I said, molto bene, right? We're gonna go have a fun time in this Italian restaurant.
Yeah, like you do.
So we go, So this looked like it had been a non-chain steakhouse at some point, and then partially just been run down and then became a bar, and then partially had just run down and then became, you know, what it was.
Yeah.
This Italian restaurant. And I'm not saying Italian because Italian restaurants are nice. This was not. Are we just going to drink all this vodka and whips? Are we just passing time, I guess?
Yes.
Oh, looks like that guy may have woken up.
Well, he's about to come in here to a noise.
We got to get fairly liquored up to deal with the problems we're making. Oh, eye break.
Yeah,
He's like, what was that? Probably the result of your short-term memory loss, sir. All right, here we go. Yep, and down to the floor. So,
it's
we
really
go
hard
into
to hit the light switch.
Well, not hard to hit that guy, I guess. So, yeah, gotta have some more vodka for this as you go through his paperwork. We go into this Italian restaurant, and we are seated by a very chipper waitress. Incredibly chipper waitress. She is just pleased as punch, you know, that we are there.
Yeah.
Very few other people are. Did you fall down?
Uh-huh.
Did you get so drunk you fell down?
Yes.
Good God. Well, good job, Officer Dubois. It's an expression of pain. So, she asks if we would like some starters. Now, I'm sure chat can name, just off the top of their head, some of the more common Italian starters, you know, antipasti salad, or, you know, bruschetta, or, you know, bruschetta, however you want to say it. And, as you just pound this liquor and, you know, whip the bottles at the guy who you whipped meat at earlier. No big deal. And, good time. Garlic bread, right. Just all sorts of things. So she says, and I quote, chat, try to keep a straight face, because I did. And I have no idea how I did. Perhaps shock. But, oh, we're going to have a fight now. He's probably mad you drank all of his liquor. Oh, uh-oh. Now you're too drunk to fight the man. Well, now you need to hide somewhere. You're going to jail. So Chad is trying to keep their face straight, but she says, would you like some Italian nachos? I'm not joking. Italian nachos, right? So, I'm not a fearless person. I've been in a few fairly tense scrapes in my life, but, you know, I said, yeah, we'll take those. Because I wanted to know what that was, right? Because as you get older, you look back and you never want to be that person who doesn't know. You wanna know what something was. You know, you need clarification.
Yeah.
And she just smiled and was like, "Course," you know, like it was the most natural thing in the world to order. So she returns about 3 minutes later. Now, I am colorblind as shit, which those of you who've seen Tex Talks Battletech know that all too well. But I'm a monochromat. I see no color. But she brings out chips that my roommate at that time identifies. He says they're the colors of the Italian flag. Those are the words out of his mouth. All the chips are the colors of the Italian flag. You know, green, white, red. And on top of them are pepperonis, mozzarella cheese, meatballs, and black olives. They have been exposed to a microwave for about 90 seconds and then have air cooled as she brought them back to the table. On the side was marinara sauce.
Oh, good lord.
So,
I'm too drunk to knock.
that sounds like an album by Tom Waits, Too Drunk to Knock. So, it gets better. I'm sitting there staring at this war crime. Just, oh, hey, Lavinian dropped 690 probably because he doesn't want to hear more. Too late. The night out. Oh, God, the Italian nacho story. Oh, I'm about to deliver the punchline here. So, while we're staring at this thing, and I'm regretting that this is not a restaurant that I can just walk out of, because I'm pretty sure that lady would have tackled me. Some fierceness of the eyes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
She gets a phone call at the waiter station and goes, a large to go? No problem. Click. My brain is going, a large what? A large what? What is a large? What large has been ordered by someone who feels confident enough to not ask questions, but to regularly call here, right? Mm-hmm. Someone who knew what to order. By the way, very impressive lock picking while hammered. So,
Don't
oh
kill
yeah,
me.
you're
Don't
fucked.
kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Is that turd unable to kill you because you're standing right under it?
I believe so.
That seems to be just sit down. Just sit down on the bench. Oh God. Just too drunk falling down.
The sword.
It says you're hydrated at least.
Yeah, well that was my initial problem was I was thirsty. So if I'm crouched, I don't seem to fall down as much. So I'm just crouched walking down the stairs.
Red Bull gives you wings, but Depth's Adventure Style gives you 4-wheel drive as you crab along the ground.
Oh, hey. They opened it.
This is insane.
I didn't expect it to last this long.
It's easier to crawl.
Howdy,
Good day, officer.
Afternoon, what's your name?
I'll give you money. Have you seen anything unusual? I don't think so. So, all right, back to the large. The lady has behind the serving station a big serving tray with a steel cover on it, right?
Yeah.
Like you would see at a prep kitchen or at a catering kitchen.
Uh-huh.
She lifts the top. Out wafts steam.
Oh no.
She reaches down to the floor with her left hand, and this is seared into my memory, right? Yeah, at night I was like, oh God, I'd forgotten. Yeah, you won't. So she reaches down with her left hand, and this is just, to the floor, and pulls up like one of those zinc-plated paint buckets. And she reaches with her right hand to grab tongs from the back of the chafing dish and takes out like 4 big fistfuls of spaghetti and puts it into the bucket. She closes the lid on that, reaches to the next dish, takes out a ladle and adds like a pint of sauce, and then tamps the top down with a hammer. She handed that to a delivery driver.
Oh.
Could you imagine being at home, being like, dinner's here, and then getting a crowbar to pop the lid? What's weird is I lived in that city for another 3 years, right? We drove by that Italian restaurant, and year by year they were doing better and better. Like their sign got upgraded. They had an outside patio with seats and little umbrellas. So as much as I mock this, they were onto something. I don't know what. I don't know if they were like selling drugs, you know, like with this, like, oh yeah, give me the usual was like a, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. A bucket full of cocaine with marinara on top.
Yeah, but I will say this, the nachos were not good. And whatever front this was successful enough to expand.
Somebody ransacked this place.
Get me a large.
Detective Papel, what doth thine drunk eyes see?
Well, it got somebody. I would highly advise doing restaurant roulette now.
Yeah.
But there's an age where that is appropriate. So, where's the Oh.
Jeez, they must be worthy. Alright.
Well, is this the murderer's house or murderee?
This is the murderee.
Perhaps take some prints.
I'm too drunk to focus on the hand right now, so I'm gonna search the corpse.
Well, they look pretty murdered to me.
The slash wound between 10 and 11, and it is 5 now, so it took a second for this body to get... It fell onto the dead guy.
Look, we all get a little drunk doing crime scene investigation, I guess. You're just playing Dubois.
This is a very Dubois.
The first time I played Disco Elysium, I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, I played it like straight as straight could be, right?
Yeah, me too.
And then the second time around,
That's probably
I acted like
weapon.
I acted like a lunatic. The second time around, I acted like a complete lunatic. I drank like a fish. I chain smoked. I robbed people, and I was a train wreck. That was the best way to play Disco Elysium. To like do everything the wrong way, and still achieve stuff. I was like, this is fantastic.
Yeah,
Just get into fist fights with people.
You told me
it was
that
great.
you never took the body down. Like, you never looked at it.
Yep.
Okay, maybe if I hover, like, right over it, I can focus on that. No.
I don't think so.
I think I'm too drunk to fingerprint still. Alrighty.
Oh, you can pick up items and then scan them from inventory.
But the
I wanna do
fingerprint's
that.
on the floor.
Ah. Yeah, just pick up the floor. Use your fist to solve this crime.
They call me Joseph at Beeple.
I'm crime solved,
I am the
man.
fisticuff detective.
Oh, man. Note.
0991. It's not open, so nobody got into the safe. Carpenter.
If all crime is from police, all crime easily solved. We're very good at this, you know.
Exceptionally good at this. I am an exceptional policeman. Drunk on the job.
since we but again, since we do have a it seems like our normal audience is all tuned in. I was going to let you guys know the first 2 episodes of the Traveler RPG are on the BPL podcast. The first 2 episodes. Our outro music is Tom Waits. It sets the tone.
Yeah, it sets the tone. Okay. This one's... God, I am still fucking drunk. This is no joke. This video game drunk.
Yeah. But no, it's a good Traveler game. Depp was the DM, and we disappointed Depp.
Cold shower didn't wake me up. What the fuck?
Cold shower will not sober you up.
No, but it helps. It helps you
Drink
feel
the coffee
like
on... There's coffee on the counter.
I think that coffee's probably part of the crime scene.
Oh, well, don't drink all of it then. Just have a few sips. Wait, that's how we started. A few sips. Never mind, don't do that.
Yeah. Enhanced interrogation procedures by your work. Private custodial detention of an unspecified duration.
That doesn't sound good.
Pecuniary sanctions, including the seizure of any and all private property and holdings of next of kin. And any other measures deemed suitable by the Disclosure and Disciplinary Committee.
That doesn't sound good. That sounds really bad.
That's some South American Truth and Reconciliation there.
That doesn't sound good. I don't like this. We should find these people and beat them up. Also, that is the weirdest spelling of Johnson I've ever seen. Jonsson.
Mm-hmm.
Johnson. Wow.
He's depressed. He had high blood pressure. He had diabetes.
Wow, it's almost like someone broke in and beat him up a lot. And it's you know. Thank God you were there to break that cycle, huh?
Wife works at Shouldering Incorporated.
Shouldering Incorporated?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. These all sound like fronts.
They do. She wears glasses. He wears glasses.
Uh-huh.
Killian DeWitt is also his landlord.
Do it.
Do it.
All right. All right. So we have some information. I'm glad we found the actual crime scene on this Let's Play.
Found the crime scene. Have not yet found the murderer.
Oh,
46. That'll be hers. Red paperclip.
Oh, man. But yeah, remember, whenever you think you found a bad restaurant, there's always a worse one. Italian nachos.
Italian nacho.
Get me a large to go. I still occasionally talk with my friends from those days, and we will just crack each other up by saying, like, get me a large to go. It's bad. I mean, we found a crime scene, we created some crimes, so we're solving one crime, but we're creating work for other detectives.
Yeah, yeah. Which is the best way to police, really.
You're just a little shaky now. I think you could probably make good Italian nachos, to be honest. You know, if you did like some Italian sausage that you had grilled up and then with like some peppers, like banana peppers, that would probably be pretty all right. I'm thinking. Like, nobody hates banana peppers. That's why they sell them everywhere. Everyone thinks they're great. This will be where Deb's like, I don't like them.
Oh, no, banana peppers are fine.
Are fine? Okay, riddle me this, Batman. What are the best pizza toppings?
Oh,
See, that's one that'll divide people.
So this is going to sound really fucking awful.
Okay, go.
But when I was super fucking poor, they would have one topping specials at various pizza places. And I got into the habit of I could feed myself and my younger two sisters if we got a large single topping pizza. And the only topping we could all agree on was meatballs.
That's not bad. Like, that doesn't sound bad at all. That's reasonable.
It's just meatballs. There's nothing else. It's meatballs and cheese. And they're falling off every time you pick up the fucking thing.
It's serviceable. It's serviceable. I mean, the one that I think best toppings is like barbecued chicken, banana peppers, and bacon. I think that's about the tops.
The barbecue chicken pizza is not bad at all.
I know some people you can't trust. You just automatically realize you can't trust them because you're like, oh, let's order some pizza, and they're like, get me and it's like mushrooms and onions, and you're like, I don't know you anymore.
Both are fine toppings in combination with something else.
There's some weird ones.
There's weird ones, yeah.
We had a really good one at the meetup last year. It was brisket. Oh. Brisket pizza is actually really fucking good. That's a good one. Oh man. All right, let's go around and see what's up. I know Canopa's cat said anchovies, but why? Are you just whipping the office chair at stuff or seeing if it'll leave? Yeah, it'll leave.
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't think it would.
Well done. I remember I was talking with people about like what sort of pizza is best, and someone said like tuna and sweet corn.
Oh.
And I just stared at them because I'm fairly certain they're an alien wearing people's skin. You know, they're going to be like, put sugar in water. You know, you just, no. Cease.
I don't think I've ever had anything, solved by looking in the trash, but I'd still do it.
I had a pizza in England once that had baked beans on it. And I was like, you just do this for tourists. And the guy looked at me and was like, I've never given this to tourists. Like, they were insulted that I suggested that.
Okay, so type C, I believe, is going to be...
Just imagine somebody like Chippy being like, get me baked beans. Hey, take that fire extinguisher in case we need to put fires out on the way, you know?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, there's stuff in the UK that's pretty bonkers.
Yeah,
there was this YouTube guy for a while by the name of Ashens. I think he's still around.
He is.
He'd just go to like Poundland, which is not a euphemism for anything. It's not like a porn shop. I guess it could be, but he'd go to Poundland, which is like their Dollar General, and then he would just find interesting products, some of which were edible. Yeah, that shit always blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, no. Yes.
Yeah. God, why would you hide it behind the door?
And I don't think Cole ever got those coupons from Papa J's.
smell anymore. When I crawl in the vents, people aren't going to be like, "What's that smell from fucking 80 feet?"
You're like bum detective. I've seen pictures from conventions where people went as, the inspector. And, yeah, let's just whip that fire extinguisher out the window. I'll just be the voice in your head for this one. You know you want to give it a ride, Harry. Let's be honest, this isn't the first time you've been shot after drinking someone's milk. Hamster Rat says, I've been in an Aldi supermarket where someone had exacted ungodly vengeance upon all the frozen fish. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Exacted vengeance on frozen fish. Like, I don't understand. Please, enlighten us. They had taken them out of the box. What? Someone had just taken them out of the box.
Why?
Just left. All right. The entire aisle had just taken them out of the box and left them there. All right. I mean, that's like a felony, but good God. That's a lot of anger. Like, I'm going to show this frozen. It's a fun felony, a fun lonely. Do time with a smile.
I'm looking for a medical vendor.
Yeah, it's almost like someone put a bullet in you.
Strange that. You should have worn a scarf. News 24/7. Okay, so we need to link up these fingerprints that we got, type B and type C, with either coworkers or the wife. I'm not following you.
You just look like somebody who shouldn't be out.
I
They
guess.
see you and they're like, okay, try that store. Maybe that store has some. There you go. All right, you probably need some bandages, I would guess. You're just going to you going to drink a splint? All right, you no longer have broken leg. Splint. Tasty.
Antidepressant.
And buy some pain meds, I guess, for the bullets.
Oh, I've got a headache from all the drinking.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, well done. I think it's about time to get some coffee and, wait.
Nope. Detective never stops.
The detective never stops. Is that a threat?
Yes. I'm going for Moon Center. Ginger.
All right.
Alright. A little bit of B&E's required. Maybe some sword play.
Things you only hear on this stream. All right.
Break it into work.
Right. This just seems dangerous. All right, let's get this going. People are like, what is going on as you roll by? You're like, I'm a detective, you say.
I think that was the 5th floor.
Well, what floor are we on now?
The 17th.
Seems like we went too far.
Yep. I just wanted to see where the arrow...
And of course, opening all these so anyone who happens to come by just naturally perishes. All right.
6th. I guessed wrong. No, 7th. Guessed wrong.
Nope.
Oh, 8th.
Oh. Here.
Who is it?
Somebody is coming to answer the door. This doesn't seem right.
I think so. I don't think anybody's coming to answer the door.
Oh no. If only we knew a way in. Perhaps I would turn some lights off, you know? Set some mood for this B&E. Maybe some gentle saxophone.
Yeah.
Trespassing.
I'm
Excellent.
looking for the light switch. It's over there.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Very, very smooth. Now let's just... Oh boy. Uh-oh. Perhaps this gentleman will turn the lights on and you will be fucked. Hold your horses, he says. As you beat the blood out of him. Excellent. Oh, he had a hammer. That could be connected to this case.
She had a hammer.
It's hard to tell in the dark.
Song Woo.
Could be a criminal.
He's a marketing executive.
That's a kind of criminal.
Prince. Where's your hand? I need your prints. The leg. Hand.
Hit do inspect. Oh. I think that might be a hand. It's hard to tell. Yeah, just beat him a few more times. That'll help. We're very professionals. Well, if we murder anyone who knows the victim, statistics says we've caught the murderer.
It is possible. You should have just
I think
you should have just come to the door. I knocked.
Ah.
This wouldn't have happened.
That's fair. All right. Yeah, cut the hand off and put it in your pocket for later. All right. So, let's try to find their hand. Turn on the flashlight briefly as you do this. Briefly.
That is definitely her hand.
Well, what's left of it? Maybe they don't have... Maybe they don't have... Oh, they're getting up. Crap.
Yeah, and I didn't take the hammer from her. I just inspected it.
Well, it's about time for them to have a repeat.
God damn it.
This is going to plan.
Well, maybe the business will be open when I come back.
You know, why were we in there? Let's ask that question at this point.
That's his
right?
work, and I think this is work related.
What evidence makes you believe this is work related?
The business evidence?
Card.
Nope, you don't see me. You don't see me. Everything's fine. No, you don't see me either. Everything's fine. Good.
You are definitely supposed to be here.
Pay no attention to the numb, dedicated man in the trench coat.
You hope you're wearing clothes.
Yeah, I do.
I just imagine your person running around naked with like a hospital gown with their feet going plap, plap, plap on the floor as you run around, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. I did it. World's greatest detective.
Maybe the next mission will be solving a series of vicious assaults and break-ins.
I don't think so.
No, that sounds like a job for the police.
Yeah, I mean, who would want to figure out those sword attacks? The sloppy soldier open? Good. I need some food.
Yeah, that'll set you right. Stay away from the booze, please. We've had our adventures.
We have at that.
I remember one time, like, my favorite part of that game, Landlord Super, which is probably a game I think would fit on Mondays. Landlord Super.
Yes.
I'm sure chat would agree. But one of my favorite things in Landlord Super is at the end of a long work day, walk into the pub, drink like 4 beers, and then chain smoke until you cannot see the bartender anymore.
Yes.
And then leave. Landlord Super is an amazing experience.
It is something else.
Pisscrete.
Yes.
That was my, it wasn't my invention. I just heard that you can piss. Yeah, well, no, I didn't invent it. I just heard that you can do it. Now the Pisscrete lawn, I'll take full credit for. Nobody's here.
I think she's left.
Perhaps she's in the hospital.
I don't know. I think you're 65-43.
Well done.
Nope.
No, it's not 65-43. It's 5-5-6. Yep, it is definitely a Mike invention of making piss crate. I just decided to use it to replace the lawn.
I am.
Maybe pay some medical fees. No? Not today. All right. I think their typewriter's fucked up because they're typing II instead of 11. Oh. Glad this started off so well.
My fucking doctor's shooting me.
Well, they'll do that. Typically they just use lawyers, but you know. Wow, you found Waldo. Well, time to do what you can before you go back in the slammer. What a fine time in law enforcement. Oh wow. What are we doing? What are we doing? Have we adjusted the... Oh no. This is bad.
Yeah, if they want to play, then we'll play.
So
I like the...
Oh, okay. Passed out. You will awaken soon. As Waldo said, stay strapped or get clapped, right? Okay,
God,
so
I
we're
wish
recovering.
guns worked in this game.
They do, just not for you.
Alright, how much is my medical bill?
Wait. The turrets are now on your side.
Yep. They're not shooting him, though.
Nah. Well, that's promising. Guess it's time to leave. Maybe they're out of ammo. They used it all. Oh, and here we go.
Oh, 601 Saul House.
Oh, excellent. There's the murderer has struck again. Who would have thought? We were on their trail, you know.
I'm certain we were. Now we'll know for sure. Go ahead
Now
and get out
we'll
my
know for sure.
detective and sword.
The detecting sword.
Detective and.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. Detectivin sword. The sword of detectivin.
601 Saul House.
I mean, with all the murders we've probably committed to this point, I guess it's hard to say which are ours.
I haven't murdered anybody. I've just given them some lifelong issues.
Well, yeah. Somebody came in. I mean, imagine you come home from a long day at work, right? And someone uses a dull sword to beat you unconscious.
A dull pawn shop sword.
Throws meat at you. Throws meat at you like a baseball pitcher. And then like drinks your milk, whips that at the wall, throws your fire extinguisher out the window. Yeah, that's not a good time.
The mango rice energized me?
Yeah. They said they give you the creeps. That's fair. Drink that starch cola. It's the only cola that helps you press pants, I guess. So where are we going?
Floor 6 here.
Saul House, ground floor. Remember, if you, there we go. Little do these people know that the world's detective is here. I didn't.
Detective.
I couldn't think of any words I'd put in there, right? Just the world's detective.
I'm sorry to hear you.
Ah, excellent. It's locked, believe it or not.
Someone is
that looks
coming
like
to answer the door?
I don't think so. That doesn't seem very right. Seems like there's blood on the wall. There is someone in here. It's the police. As they patiently squeeze round after round into you. Well, guess we find out if it's them. Probably not. But at least you got their house key. Oh. Seems like they don't want to come in. I'd say just lock them out and leave it at that. You know what I mean? They want to stay on that side of it. You stay on this side of it, and that seems fair, right?
Take their gun later. Are you okay? Why does it open up?
Who is that, they ask. Well, now we have a conundrum. This doesn't seem right. Oh my god. This whole town is armed now for some reason.
Alright, none of them have guns. We're fine. None of
Are
the
you
cops
sure?
do.
Oh, none of the cops have guns.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I mean, I think they're gonna wake up and get pretty mad.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
Look who it is.
Holy crap, it's that lady you beat the shit out of, and now she's dead. Wow, well, oops.
Does she still have her hammer? She does.
That doesn't seem right.
Was she beaten to death?
Well, I mean, there's what
Shot
you
with
started.
a pistol or revolver, so that wasn't me.
It wasn't me, thank God. That sounds like a really bad time. Case closed. The police did it. Tiny set of footprints.
Yeah, so it's definitely going to be related to work.
Well, how many more people work there?
We're about to find out.
Oh my God. I mean, that's fair.
I think that cop just got up. Nope. He's about to, though.
Time to wipe that memory. There we go.
Sorry, officer.
My apologies, officer. Did you beat the helmet off them?
Yeah. Come on. You're gonna wake up too. Do it. Go.
Yeah, just wait there and yell at them. Yell at them until they wake up, and then, you know, beat them unconscious.
It's the second coffee. It's important.
Ah, it could be the Robusta killer.
Well, coffee work, you know, and that's maybe not as big a stretch as it.
It's a coffee work angle. The coffee boy did it. Man, they seem to want to run to the bathroom.
No, they want to run to me.
They seem to have failed. Excellent. Close the door on them. That'll show them.
Unfortunately, it does not.
No, it doesn't. That's unfortunate.
And they're able to open those doors. 9260. Yeah, that's even the same font and background.
Well, maybe it's the printer that did it.
Size 6. So that heel print is almost certainly going to be from her. So we can't just take the size off for some reason.
Yeah, can't cut her feet off. Maybe the landlord did it. Wait, this cop is saying what happened. They you don't know that. Never mind. They'll figure it out. Like, they might just leave because they have brain damage now. You know?
Yeah. Alright, we're going back to that job.
They're gonna go have their Harry Dubois moment. My gun?
Where's my gun? Oh yeah, that's the other thing I needed to do.
That's the other thing I needed to do.
Yeah.
Throw the gun in the well.
That's why I open all those. So I could just chuck cops' guns in there until none of them have guns anymore and they're no longer a danger to me. Alright.
Good job. You only got slightly bruised, but you're also energized and focused. So we're having a Fight Club moment here.
back to that same fucking building I've been killed in twice.
All right, let's get it going. Up the stairs. So what is your plan of attack here? I'm just curious.
I am going to get the employee list.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to go to the police. And I'm going to reference that employee list against fingerprints until I have one that matches my crime scene. And then I'm going to go beat the brakes off that person.
Stasi method. Got it. You're just going to be like, I have all the fingerprint data. Oh, look, it's the criminal. This is not great.
This is a really poorly set up lobby for what I need.
Oh no, it's hard to crime. It's hard to crime here.
That is.
Hark, the train of Cardor. Thanks for giving out them gift subs, Night Owl. I appreciate it. Now people can watch without having to watch weird commercials. I guess they still have to watch commercials. I don't know what a sub does.
I'm not sure.
Oh, man. I wouldn't even know. BPL Hamilton win? Well, I mean, I don't know. We did do a BPL Macbeth.
I think that's why they're asking.
I was Macbeth. This train is really trying to get a cameo. He's like, hey, Tax! Thank you. Oh, God. Please. Listen to that guy. That guy's really trying to egg it on.
To open the door.
Mr. Train is paid by the honk. Like every time he presses that button, he gets $5. He's like, my kid needs braces. Every time he's hitting it. No, in the BPL Macbeth, I went completely over the top. Like I went really hard over the top. I was just like, if I'm gonna be Macbeth, I'm gonna ham it up, which I think is what you're supposed to do. Like that's the role, right?
Yes. Ren Beavers.
Hark, the train of Cardor. Yeah, no, there were a lot of really good performances in that, and the way we did it, because it's the VPL, was like there was no cold reading, no prep, no practice. We do it live, and it was just
right. Ren Beavers is our suspect.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow, effective. But no, what we did was we just basically went and did it in one go. Or no, we did it in 3 goes over the course of 6 weeks. But like, no prep, no practice, no dry runs. And we're recording, and it was fucking hilarious. My favorite was when Big Seth just used his normal Texas accent to play one of the
very Scottish characters.
Very Scottish characters. It's just like, hark, my lord. I was like, oh, this is too good.
Why are you running?
The idea.
Stop.
What is your name? They're running because Crazy Hobo came out of a building holding a sword covered in like people's hair and blood, and was
that
like,
doesn't sound like me.
That is definitely you. Why do you flee, pedestrian?
Right, now we need...
Yeah. Yeah, Big Seth's performance was hilarious. It was pretty good.
God, it never fixed itself. Nobody's ever come and done anything with it.
I think it's because it's not shooting anybody. No one cares, you know?
I think you're probably
so
correct.
They're just like, oh, it's alarm day? Okay. You might need some armor, I guess. But that's just me. So, you're gonna go arrest this person, I presume. Mm-hmm. I think we got this.
Nobody's using the crunchers up here.
Man, maybe it's an alarm holiday. Like when the alarm's off, when the alarm's on, you don't. Wait, did they have a poster of you in the bathroom? There.
Work, drink, starch.
Yeah, if it wasn't starch, if it was just vodka, that would have been you.
Yeah.
Man, the alarms are really uppity today. Turrets and stuff. They're probably out of ammo. That's why there's no one in this building. They're all dead. You are the police now.
Maybe. Something sure got them up in arms.
Wow. I love how you can just drink from there without a cup, like you just put your mouth over it like a hamster.
Yeah.
Anger noise. Correct. To all employees.
67.
Jesus Rosardo.
Alright, now who are we looking for? Looking
Somebody.
for Ren Beavers.
Ren Beavers. Fuevwe. That's who we're looking for. There we go. Printed out of that 5.5 floppy drive. Dot matrix. Alright. There's our person.
Shoe size 13, big lady.
Yeah, plot a route. Let's go. My Christ, we are actually going to arrest someone.
Mm-hmm.
And the correct person.
Probably.
Probably. My God.
This is it. This is her.
This is it. This is them.
This be they.
Good God. This be they. Thou. Thou art a criminal, for thou art crimed. There we go. Yeah, if it's the wrong person, just sword them into submission.
I almost bought a flashbang to kick the party off.
Party popper.
Have you used the flashbangs in this game?
I have not.
Okay, hold on. They're fun.
Yeah.
Going
so you're
back
just
to
gonna
City
go
Hall real fast. It could wait.
Like, but too bad they don't sell them at the newsstands.
I would make it simpler, yeah.
When I was a kid, the ice cream man sold fireworks. He was not supposed to. He just did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so you could buy stink bombs and fireworks from the ice cream man.
Where is City Hall?
You were just there.
The Shinings.
Oh, man.
Here it is.
This game needs co-op? No, it would be one person doing the crime and the other person doing the cleanup.
One person
like
criming,
viscera.
one person detecting. We call them C and D.
Yeah. The old scream room. I vote we landlord super next time we have one of these days. I would love to see. Ah, a grenade filled with rubber balls. That's good.
So, yep, there we go.
Okay, here we go.
Did it just freeze? No.
Did we just break this?
Nope.
No, we're good.
I just stuttered a little bit. Something about that building the game doesn't like.
For some reason, it's probably all the bodies in there. You know.
Yeah.
Any plans on Xenonauts 2? Xenonauts 2 is a work in progress.
It needs some time in the oven.
It needs time. It needs some time.
We've got a lot of games that were like, this is very cool, but it needs time in the oven to bake. This is one of those games, honestly.
It took Cyberpunk like 2 years to get okay.
I've heard that the new update's fantastic. I haven't bought it yet.
I've been playing. I've been playing it with the new Cyberpunk 2.0, and it's good. It's finally good. Now there are some issues. I literally used a cyber attack on a guy, and he T-posed in the middle of a gunfight. He T-posed, and then I blew his brains out, and I laughed my ass off because in my head I'm like, yeah, that's what that would look like. So you banged on the door.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, they ask, as you whip the sword at the ground. Okay, so you flashbang them. Now what? Okay, you got them.
I got them. Now it's time to interrogate them.
It's time to prove that they're a criminal. Whoa, they have a gun. Look at that. Got a suppressor threaded on and everything. Wait, don't you need to do some prints on that? No?
Fuck.
You know, because it's evidence. Like the murder weapon. Just thinking out loud. Don't worry about it. I'm sure it's immaterial.
She'll still be here. I gotta go get that.
Okay, here we go. Well, there's an oopsie poopsie. Is it on the roof?
It might be on the roof.
You better hope it's on the fucking roof.
It's on the roof.
All right. Excellent. Yeah. Murder weapon.
Probable murder.
Watch someone call the elevator and it breaks your neck.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
We've got her prints on both murder weapons.
Well, all right. I guess we just...
God damn it.
So what is our modus operandi here? What is our next procedure, you think?
Did my sword just disappear?
Let's not worry about that.
Yeah, I don't have a sword no more.
Sure, you'll find a bludgeoning weapon appropriate in their apartment. Put some... Oh, shit, they're getting up.
What's going on?
You're just beating them until they fall down. There you go. Well, you found their purse, so take that key. They're making a very unhappy face in the picture, so they're probably not a good person. All right. Business card.
So did you know that they don't move anybody in? Like the systems are not in place to move anybody into an apartment like this that has already been cleared. Like, when I arrest this person, they'll no longer live here because they'll be removed from the game.
Maybe go handcuff them. That would be a good idea, I think. Did we handcuff them?
No.
No? All right. What does this say?
I can't tell if that's supposed to be the last moments of the first guy or not, but it's fucking hilarious.
Is this someone typing out?
This was crumpled paper on her desk. This is her confession, I guess.
Wow. Deb, we need to cuff the murder
Not
person.
until they get up again.
Okay, so you're just going to keep beating the brakes off them?
I have to cuff them while they're standing from behind.
Oh. You sure about that?
I think so. Oh, no.
There you go. Huh? They ask. They're the killer. You should talk to him.
I can't talk to him now that I've handcuffed him.
They have ammo on them. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah. Ammo that fits a murder weapon.
And now we return to the March of the Mars Penguins. Faint sound of wind and sand. Yeah, poor penguins. I can't make that painting out.
Neither can I, but it's an interesting bathroom painting.
You think it's one of them paintings that helps you not think?
That's
Ever tell you about how magic eye paintings made my mom furious?
No.
Like, actually, she would start yelling.
Okay.
She would, all right. I found this out in a strange way. But my mom would watch, she would like read those magic eye paintings, you know, she'd get like the book of the magic eye paintings. And she would sit there and stare at them and stare at them and stare at them and stare at them. And then she would start describing this like huge scene. She would go like, oh, it's a turn of the century scene. And there's these ladies with big hats and they're all in kayaks by this lake. And there's men who are fishing on the pier and they're waving. They're waving at the ladies who are kayaking and there's a dolphin in the background and the dolphin in the background is jumping over one of the kayaks and the lady is taking a photo with an old-time camera. And then she reads in the back of the book and it says like picture of a dog. And then she would get mad and say, that's a bunch of bullshit. That was my favorite part. The reveal. Or as they call it in magic, the prestige. She really didn't like Magic Eye. Neither did I, but I was colorblind as shit. So, you know,
yeah, I mean, that makes a certain amount of sense.
They're like, what's this look like? And I'm like, I don't know. Blur. Where does the killer live? Address. You're like Hammer. You'll need to pull her ID. .302. That was it back there. Yeah. Well done. All right, here we go. Plot route to... They're like, what was that? And they're like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, she's still freaking out because she's facing the wall in handcuffs and she's hearing noises behind her.
Well, that and you, like, whipped a bunch of meat at her.
Yeah, there's a gun.
Yeah, that's weird. Unrelated.
Completely unrelated.
Are you looking for your sword?
Yep.
There it is. The Saturday Night Special.
Oh, God.
In Knife Fight City, instead of Saturday Night Specials, there's Saturday Night Specials. Is the game freaking out?
Yeah.
We have not done well.
It doesn't like this. It doesn't want me to hand in this case.
Well, let us re-examine the casual mistakes we have made along the way. We just have to hand it in. We can make it. The game is like melting at the edges. We have successfully passed 204.
So we have sordid affairs.
Lag spike. They are changing things in the Matrix. All right, just hand it in. Now leave the room quickly. There we go. Case processing.
You're gonna tell me I got it wrong.
The game is gonna shit the bed. It's just like no. It's just melting. The walls of reality. Oh my God! It says you got wow. It's just freaking out. It is constantly solved. We solved it. We solved the crime with a combo breaker.
We did.
Well done. We made $2,200 and we put 30 people in the hospital.
Social credit level up.
Well done. Well done.
You know what we need to celebrate?
Oh my God. What? What do we need to celebrate?
A B&E.
Let's go do a B&E to celebrate, right?
Yep. No, I don't think I will be renting a room. Thank you. Please excuse me.
No, nothing for me, please. Nothing for me, please. Everything, no, I have all I need.
Everything is in order.
All is well. What is a B&E? That's breaking and entering.
I'm a good 11th story man, you see.
Ah, yes, quite.
The alarms were
burglary.
on, like, 4 down. Ooh, there's a second
Don't worry.
elevator.
Yes.
I'm gonna
That's for the help.
I'm gonna bring them both up here.
Someone's coming to answer the door. It should be a shame if someone were to engage in happy birthday. Just start playing the thieving magpie. Ah, yes. Well, unknown citizen. Let's see what he's
Not be
got.
unknown to me for long.
Well, we solved this case. You can archive it.
Yeah, I need to get this guy off this case, so.
Don't worry about it. Just unpin him and pin him on the new case. Just archive this horrible murder case that you actually... Why? How did that even work? All right, there you go. Unknown citizen. What's the name of the case? Victims? That's an excellent file. All right, well done. Well done. All right, let's see. Ah, yes, a paperclip. They threw their shirt on the floor like a criminal does.
This does not look like one of the large suites. That's pretty large for a
hotel.
for a hotel.
I mean,
yeah.
if I walked in a hotel this big, I'd be like, this better be a casino, and I must have been playing some pretty good blackjack, you know?
This is the enforcer captain?
Oh dear. That's not so good. So the chief of police, maybe? We just kind of broke into their house.
Yeah,
hotel.
They're living in a hotel.
Well, maybe they're going through a divorce. They got a paint bucket. They must have ordered an Italian.
They're keeping nothing in the fucking drawers. I just wanted to see what this new building was. 2825.
I asked a ship in a bottle. Uh-oh. You're like, ah, yes. It's time to drive some nails, is it not?
Every problem's a hammer, and I'm the nail.
Excellent. Throw that candy outside, too. For, someone to enjoy down there.
Is that a patio?
I think so.
I'm going down to the patio next. That's the Van Gogh.
Itchin' mustache. Oh, no. We found some fuel for our debauchery. Oh, excellent. Well done. Starch candy.
Oil can.
Oil can.
I can't wait until I can arson in this game.
What? Are they going to add arson?
If they don't, a modder will.
That's fair.
What was his,
Sure your characters remembered it. Being the klepto they are.
No, they don't until you use it, I don't. Where was it?
Don't worry about it.
No, it was in here. 2825.
2825. In the year 2825. Gonna get a hammer to the eye.
God, everybody's got upgrades. Nobody's got sync discs.
Everyone's got diamonds. Well, check the drawers. Turn on that gramophone. Let's hear the bitchin' hits of the 1880s. Sound the alarm, he says. Oh, man. The chief of police. Who knew?
Who knew?
Well, it's time to go back to... It's time to go back to City Hall.
Do you think I'm losing that social credit I earned by solving the case?
I don't think this world works that way. I think this world works on the basis of you can do whatever you like. I would sleep this one off just to see if it resets things. You know what I mean? Just pay the fees and see what happens.
So, the way to use a sync disc is you go to the sync clinic and you lay in a bed, and then it lets you install or uninstall sync discs.
I remember when I got the strong legs upgrade and I jumped down that elevator shaft and people watching me freaked out. They're like, oh my god, you're gonna... Oh.
Yeah, that's my favorite upgrade, is the strong legs. Especially if I pair it with the tall or the short. Because then I just jump out windows when I'm caught.
That's a way of doing things.
The door's shut.
Yeah, it is. Turn off the alarm. Turn off the alarm. Like, pull that lever. No? Seems to be, you know what? You should probably change... You know what? Just leave it as is. Fuck it. They seem to be enjoying themselves. There's no one who works here anymore. They've all been shot 100 times. See if you can buy some sync discs.
That's probably why the enforcer captain's in a hotel.
He's like, the office has gotten awfully loud lately.
Yeah, see, and the sync disc that I've got has, I think they took my other upgrades. Didn't they?
Did they?
Yes.
Well, tell you what. talk to the person here and see if you can buy some. Where are they? Just beat on that door. That'll help.
Well, sometimes they hear it, right?
No, not really. They only hear it when it's inconvenient. Where the hell are they? They dropping a deuce?
Not in there.
Do we go out the door? No. We walk out into the streets, exiting via fire extinguisher.
It's the best way. Now let's go find
a tall building. Is your presumption the taller the building, the richer the loot?
Yeah. Yes. 100%. In this game so far, that's been how it works.
That's fair.
Those benches just popped.
It's because you've broke the Matrix.
Probably.
I really want to watch you struggle through Landlord Super. I want to watch you do all the really bad stuff. I cannot understate how funny that game is, especially when you try things right. But no one holds a candle to Mike for ghetto repairs. Mike had to fix this house because someone put the drywall out and he didn't want it to take too long, so he put the new drywall in and he drove nails in. And I was like, Mike, there's all those nails just hanging from the drywall. And he's like, yeah. And he just gets out a grinder and grinds the head off the nails so it's all flush. And then he put carpet on the wall. And he said, done. And then smoked a pack of cigarettes and rented the building.
All right.
My use of Pisscrete barely touches the things he's done. I think they're onto you.
Don't know how I turned off the lights.
I think they're onto you. I think the bullets in your body signify that they have become wise to your ways here. What a time.
Those turrets are fucking brutal.
Oh, I don't think I'm crazy, Watcher of the Bells. I think I'm different. There's a reason why occasionally we'll just call Mike Cursed Mike, because he'll do stuff like that. And you're like, good God, why? And he's like, I saw this shit in Cleveland. You know, just...
What I wouldn't give for a cup of coffee.
Well, you've traipsed into crime scenes for that. I've seen that much. You just go into a crime scene. Oh, you're gonna just rob someone's Amazon? No? You're gonna go in there and... Oh, God.
Why are you shooting me?
Because you look like someone who probably beat their brains out and robbed them. You look startlingly similar to the Hammer Time Murderer, you know?
Mr. Sword.
Mr. Sword, Mr. Sword.
There's nobody. There's no beds in that thing. Oh.
Oh, they had to sink in. Like, go in there and buy some stuff.
There's nobody in there.
Are you sure? How do you know? Sometimes the guy's hiding in the corner. Just beat on doors or whatever until they come out. And if they don't, just burgle the place. Ah, yes. That's your calling card. That's how people know you've been there.
Yep. Hammer Home Improvement.
Well,
They know their audience.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Looking for Moon Center.
You just take... Oh, there we are. Man, the game is really lurching under this.
Yeah, the game does not like what I've been doing.
You have broken the fabric of reality, fragile as it is. Like, reality is a rubber band. Oh, my God. That person looked like James May.
Yeah, it did. I've used those German doesn't stop elevators. I stand uncomfortably close to the door.
I can't. Oh, God, those freak me out. Rayford, the police have slowly been attritioned. That's what happened.
They've been disarmed.
They all had hammer-related nap times. Tragically.
Very tragic.
Oh, it's open. How tragic. All right, so we're in this building now. What are we doing in here? Other than, wow, what a creepy room. What is this place? Well, aside from defaced, what is this place?
I think it's an empty apartment.
What is this giant L-shaped environment? What the fuck is this?
I don't know. Honestly, I kind of like the this great room onto the kitchen design, because this, you've got kitchen, then you've got like dining room, and then like great room.
This place is bigger than my fucking house.
Yeah, it is. This is massive. It's unfortunate that nobody could afford it.
Well, at least you're here to enjoy it, right? Oh.
Room's got a laser.
Well, they've got the turret room. You know, the rich people.
Yeah.
So you have a turret room.
Rooms.
Well done. Throw it out the window. I think it needs to go with the other things. There we go. Well done. Oh, toaster. No?
Toaster won't break the window.
All right. Well, they left some souse.
No, stop.
No, it's time to drink some souse.
I won't break.
Well, sauce bottles are pretty thick.
They are.
Pick a pepper sauce. It has multiple peppers in it. You get to pick one. See, we're just gonna make the street an interesting place. We're here to help.
It's not littering.
How is this not littering? How?
No, you're right. This is littering.
This is definitely littering. Littering from your car is the same thing as what you're doing now. You're just doing it with more verticality.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's like someone got gunned down there for some reason. But, like, if I was flying a plane and I just start chucking shit out the window of the plane I'm flying, I'm littering. I am littering. That is what that is. You can't say that's not littering.
I mean, I can. It won't be correct.
Well, that's fair. So, in the oh God, you're like, I'm gonna break into this now. Like how last time you started breaking into something and the camera is blinking, letting you know that it's watching you. And you look over and make eye contact and then go back to doing it. Like,
Yep. You just got to be confident, man.
All right, that's fair.
Confidence is key when it comes to B&E.
Why? Why? All right. That rhymed. It sounds like something Rudy Ray Moore would say. You know, he'd have some characters like, confidence is key when it comes to B&E. And then that guy would do kung fu with someone. There's a lot of kung fu in his movies.
There is.
There's an appropriate amount of kung fu in his movies. I wouldn't say a lot. I'd just say there's more, like, there's reasonable amount. He also loved pyro, like, a lot. He would just be like, blow that up, blow that up, blow that up. And that's, oh, that goes out the window. That model, that goes out the window. Fuck that. Fuck that thing. There you go. Well done. You're sharing the riches of the, you know, you're doing like Robin Hood. You're taking from the rich and you're throwing it on the street. That's what Robin did, and he went to that castle and he just started throwing shit out the window.
And whoever wanted got it.
And the blind boy was struck with a coin, and he said, "Thank you, Robin of Locksley."
And they really like the crumpled paper here.
Well, maybe this is a writer.
I think he is.
Huh. Is he a good writer?
No.
Well, Night Owl just clipped it. Confidence is key when it comes to B&E.
Six, 2, 7, 5. The numbers. Got another fucking diamond.
You know, it makes you wonder what the economy of this world is, because you never find whole bills, really. You find a bunch of loose change, plenty of skulls, and diamonds.
And diamonds.
Yeah. Why would you put crumpled paper in the cabinet?
That's what I'm saying, man. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, you know what they say. Out with the old and out of the window. Just start putting things out there, right? Oh, more souse. Come on, you're a little famished. Gotta have some souse. There you go.
Getting soused.
Old wheel bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
Have a swig and then let some outside.
I think I've done all the damage I can do here.
Well, we've done our part. Next door it is. Did you turn the alarms off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I thought we were going to get in trouble. Yep, there we go. We've done our part. I mean, you know, who could say we haven't, right? Oh, I hate this wallpaper. That's a bit much.
Oh, yeah, I turned off the lights. I forgot.
What is this? I don't like this place.
It's all abandoned. Abandoned and empty.
Except for that safe.
No, that safe has nothing in it.
Damnation.
The lights can stay off. I don't care.
Just let people figure out that this is not a safe place to be, right?
Yeah. Howdy, officer.
As you turn the light off, they walk right up to you. I should let you know that this is a well... Oh, no, they don't give a fuck. They have since vacated care. Oh, dear. Oh. Oh. Maybe that's the room they go in to cry or something, you know, like that spare room. Are you gonna beat up a cop?
Fuck yeah.
I think just leave them be. Leave them in their cry room. This is the highlight of his day, going in there to have a good old fashioned cry in the abandoned apartment. Just leave him alone. Come on. It's hard being a faceless. It's hard being a faceless cop that gets their head caved in at random by weirdos.
By a specific weird.
Well, I don't think they've identified you. You're just that guy in the hospital. They come to work. All the alarms are going off, and they see, you know,
shooting the civilian employees.
The turrets are now out of ammo, and yeah, just do your thing. Turrets are completely out of ammunition, as they just point and click at everything that moves, and you're just like, wow. Let me just help myself some, you know, data here in the back and some free health care. Everybody who's seen your face, you have put in a coma, more or less. On purpose or accident. It's just, it's happened.
It has happened. I have that effect on people. They don't have a shower in here?
No, this is what they call a half bath.
And not only is it a showerless half bath, but they have to deal with an exposed duct just running through.
And someone like you crawling through them.
Yeah, just eternally.
This city has problems.
None of those plants can get light. That one gets light.
Don't worry about it. These are, it's maybe a fir. It's certainly not a ficus, I can say that much.
I need something harder to... Oh. Hold on. There we go.
There we go. Yeah. Now let's redecorate, shall we? We solved a murder, so...
Oh.
We need to... Oh. Well, we just did a science experiment. What hits the ground first, you know, your feet or that box? And now we're back to the scream room.
Alright, that's probably where we're gonna end it.
The scream room? We have broken this game.
At 6:40,
but we solved...
this game is chugging like a motherfucker. Yeah.
But we solved a murder.
We did. We solved a murder. We burgled a hotel. We found the cry room.
We found the scream room, the cry room for the cop, and the scream room for the city hall, which is now devoid of living persons. Yeah. You learned about things like Italian nachos.
Yep.
Horrifying. At any rate, next up is Quish with Cooking on the Rim, which is always fun and sometimes mad. It's pretty good shit.
Yeah, he'll be on in 15 minutes, so we'll catch you all
later.
later.
You got time to go. Yeah, you got time to go get a beverage, or a taco, or go high-five yourself, or go find your own cry room, your own scream room, and go do that.
Yeah. And we should be back to Metal Gear. I somehow managed to screw up and delete Metal Gear Solid 5 from my PC the day before we were supposed to go last week. I'm setting the mods back up now. I ran out of time because it took time to get it all sorted. It was kind of a interesting process. But I don't want to corrupt the save, so we'll catch you all later.
See you guys later. sure. No, I'll just wait here. I'll just wait here.
I'll be fast.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here for good old Crane Eyes Johnson.
No, I flipped it.
Oh, God. They are trapped by this system. This is peak theme park. They can't leave.
We're all gonna die in here.
I'm having a good time. Hey man, have you seen my gun? It's really cool. The Impalas glued together. Yeah, it's a lot of Impalas.
The silver monkey pendant is hidden in a room. If you can solve 4 puzzles, I'll let you see it, but you have to watch out for the temple guardians because they're high as shit.
How did you know my name? Oh, I see.